So we rarely talk about politics here on the channel unless it somehow relates to Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption. Like just before the release of RDR2, Dan Houser said that there's no way he would release GTA 6 in the era and presidency of Donald Trump here in the United States. And he said that because there's so much that changes every day that their game would be out of style within a week. So we don't really talk about politics unless it has something to do with that. Although I saw this GIF created the other day, and I think it is fantastic. I think this is legislation that we can all agree on, no matter who it's coming from, that Rockstar Games shall release GTA 6 immediately. How amazing would that be if all of a sudden we woke up tomorrow and Grand Theft Auto 6 was out? And we had no hype, no lead up, no nothing. It just was available for us to buy. Wouldn't that be the craziest thing of all time? So that GIF right there made me think of that. And that'd be pretty incredible if tomorrow we were all playing GTA 6. Now, I do think that's very unlikely, obviously, given Rockstar's track record and their history and how they always love to hype up their titles with about a year or two's worth of promotion and trailers and screenshots and info and all that good stuff. So I don't expect that at all. However, one thing that has been expected of Rockstar, or at least there's been speculation of that expectations, is for them to announce it this year. And a lot of people have been looking at one of the biggest events going on in the video game industry, and that is the Summer Game Fest, which started in May and actually ends in August 2020. It's been going all throughout the summer, and this has been actually put together and hosted by Jeff Keighley, who you guys might know. And there's just been a ton of really cool games and titles and things that have been announced at this event, albeit very virtually because of what's going on with the current pandemic. And this event has worked with some huge AAA developers and publishers and announced big AAA titles. So it's been really cool to follow over the last couple of months. And as the summer months are winding down, and as the Summer Games Fest is winding down too, Jeff was even asked about GTA 6. Would there be an announcement? He said, "I just finished editing the hype trailer for opening night live. We'll launch it soon. Its title, Only the Beginning." And there was a lot of replies and responses to this. Again, you can see about 117, nearly 1.6 thousand likes. And one of the responses was, "Can't wait for GTA 6 announcement next week." And I think this individual was saying this sarcastically, or at least attempting to get a response out of Jeff, and they were successful. And he responded by saying, "We are not announcing GTA 6. Come on." So, in case it wasn't obvious enough to not go into this Summer Games Fest with any expectations like that, the creator of the entire show was just like, dude, that's not going to happen. We are not going to be announcing GTA 6. Now, I actually think it's reasonable to ask a question like this. I mean, considering there have been a couple of GTA announcements that have happened at events. For example, Grand Theft Auto 4, albeit that was almost 15 years ago, was announced at Microsoft's Xbox press conference at E3, right on stage. We saw the PS4 and Xbox One versions of GTA 5 announced at Sony's press conference at E3 2014. And we saw that Rockstar announced GTA 5 for the PlayStation 5 at Sony's PS5 press conference. So Rockstar are no stranger to making announcements that are tied to other events and other companies, but I just don't see them doing something like that. One, because it might not be ready, they might not even be close to announcing GTA 6. And number two, I feel like Rockstar would just do it the simple way. They would just tweet out hashtag GTA 6. Or they would change their logo to pink or something like that, indicating that something new is going to be coming, just like what they did with Red Dead Redemption 2. Or they might just make a simple announcement that says GTA 6 is in development, more information coming soon. I feel like that would easily suffice, people's expectations for Rockstar. So do not expect to see GTA 6 announced over the next couple of weeks. It just doesn't look like it is going to happen and is not going to be occurring at Summer Games Fest. Another thing that has got players very interesting is something weird Rockstar did on their Instagram the other day. They sort of I don't know what the equivalent of retweeting an Instagram post is, but it's exactly what they did. And it just seems like a bunch of dudes hanging out and it was a repost from what looks to be Ibiza and some sort of event happening there. The guy with the pink shorts and the white shirt, who actually has a Rockstar Games logo shirt on, that is Sam Hauser. So it looks like he's just on vacation right now, chilling. Even some of the comments are, I want GTA 6. And apparently this prompted a lot of people to start like looking for photos of Sam Hauser. Again, I guess he's just on vacation right now, which is totally fine. You know, anyone's allowed to do anything they want. It also looks like this is an event that he attends every single year. There's like photos of him from 2019, 2018 here. I don't know why people got so interested in this, but like a lot of the comments are like, this is the cast of GTA 6 or Grand Theft Auto 6 happening in Ibiza. And don't take photos, just give the teaser of GTA 6. Like a lot of the comments on here are either super nasty or like very sarcastic, like we want GTA 6. Someone was like, get back in the studio, make more updates, or make GTA 6. So, you know, leave it to Instagram to have some very toxic comments on what looks to be a very positive event that's happening for these guys. So I don't really know what to say regarding this. It's not anything related to GTA 6 at all. It's literally just the president of the company, Sam Hauser, having a good time on vacation. And people going on Rockstar's Instagram just to ask, you know, if GTA 6 could hurry up. Now, sort of speaking of Sam Hauser, the president of Rockstar, going on vacation, there was an interesting post by user FutureX on the GTA 6 subreddit the other day regarding Rockstar's employees over time. And he outlines the last couple of years. So from 2011, they had 500 to 1,000. In 2016, still 500 to 1,000. But in 2018, it jumped to 2,000 plus. And in 2020, now Rockstar has over 3,400 employees. And this is wild because that is a huge jump from where it was just about 9 years ago. And this is actually kind of good news because despite a lot of important people leaving the company, like Leslie Benzies and Dan Hauser, it's really exciting to see what comes next from Rockstar. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 was incredible, so I can't even begin to imagine what GTA 6 is going to look like, especially with all those talented people working on the game. And I also think it means if they're increasing their numbers like that, they almost have to be developing something big. Probably something more than just Red Dead Online and GTA Online updates. It almost has to be a brand new title. So I'm thinking that could be for GTA 6. My own personal speculation there. You guys can let me know in the comments down below, as well as everything else that we ended up discussing in this video today. Whether it's GTA 6 not being announced at the Summer Games Fest, whether it's Rockstar President Sam Hauser having a good old time in Ibiza. Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next video.